Hey, it's Mel and today I'm sharing my Booktubeathon 2015 TBR. If you don't know what the Booktubeathon is, it's a readathon that takes place for a week in the summer, created by Ariel Bassett and hosted by several booktubers that changes every year, and it's where the booktube community comes together to try and read as many books as you can / 7 books in a week. And it's really fun, and if you also didn't know, the Booktubeathon has reading challenges, which is not a thing that most readathons do. So I'll be explaining which books go to which of the challenges. You don't actually need to do the challenges, but I think it's a fun little thing, and you should try to challenge yourself, and that's what I'm doing. The first book that I plan on reading during the Booktubeathon actually takes off 2 challenges, and that is a book with blue on the cover and a book by an author who shares the first letter of your last name with you, and that very specific book is Noggin by John Corey Lilly, because quite obviously there's a lot of blue going on, and my last name starts with a W and so does his. So the only other book that I could do would be Afterworlds for the letter challenge, and Afterworlds is like 2 books in one and it's ridiculously long, and that's just not gonna happen. So I'm doing this one, and I wanted to read this anyway. The next challenge is read someone else's favourite book, and I chose Cat from Catatastic's favourite book to read because I just got it and I want to read it. So I thought it was kind of perfect, and that is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. This is a book about a girl who's an art student in Prague but also leads a double life and takes care of a monster, or lives with the monster, and it's fantasy and it's gonna be interesting and it seems really cool. She has to pick between her lives, and it's the first book in a trilogy. The next challenge is read your most recently acquired book, and for me, I haven't technically got it yet, but I should get it in like a day or 2, and that is Miss Mayhem by Rachel Hawkins, the sequel to Rebel Belle, which is a story about a girl who goes to prom and she's the most popular kid in school, and then a janitor comes into the bathroom after her and dies and gives her a kiss, and then she suddenly has all these special powers and she may or may not kill her history teacher, and then she finds out that she has to protect this boy that she's known all her life but hasn't really got along with. He's kind of someone that she doesn't really like that much, and then she kind of really does like him. And it was just a really good book, and I really wanted the second book. The next challenge is read a book without letting go of it, and I haven't done that yet, obviously, but I do have a book that I think would be the most likely candidate to do that with because it's the shortest, well, technically second shortest, and that is Unspeakable by Abby Rushton. This is a book about a girl called Megan who doesn't speak and hasn't spoken for a couple months because she has secrets, and that's all I know about that thing. And then this girl called Jasmine comes to her school, and she's really bubbly and popular and adorable, and they have a connection, and Megan wants to talk, which is adorable. This is really short, and I think I can probably read it without letting go of it. The next challenge is read a book that you really want to read, and for me, I chose Across the Universe by Beth Revis. This is a book about a girl who's on a space station ship thing, heading to this new planet so that she can live her life on a different planet, probably. I don't know much about that. But she's accidentally woken up 50 years before she's supposed to, and there's a boy on the spaceship, and things get interesting. I know that basically everyone who's read this really loves it, so why not? I'm really looking forward to it, and I've had this for ages, so I should probably start reading it. The last challenge is to read 7 books, and if you've been counting, you'll know that that was only 5, so I need 2 more. So the second to last book that I have on my Booktubeathon TBR is This Song Will Save Your Life by Lila Sales. This is a book about a girl who's really unpopular and just can't become popular however hard she tries, and then she goes to this club and she starts DJing, and it's like a game changer and she feels good about herself and it's really cool. It's also really short, which is always good for readathons, and contemporaries I find really easy to read compared to some other books, so it should be fun. The last book that I'm hoping to probably read in the Booktubeathon is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. This is just a contemporary book about a girl who writes letters to all the boys that she's ever loved, and then accidentally it gets sent out, and I'm really looking forward to it, and I just got it, and it's a bit big for some of the books that I should consider. I didn't just go for all of the short books that I have because they're not the books that I want to read, so I just picked a book. So those were all the books and challenges for the Booktubeathon, and I'll probably just spend the next week just trying to read these desperately. I'll film a wrap up when I'm done, and I'll put the Booktubeathon information, like links to the Booktubeathon channel and the video explaining the Booktubeathon, in the description, and I hope you like the video. Bye!